Hello, this is Professor Urbis-White. Today I will show you how to solve systems of equations using graphing. First, we are going to do the two-variable equations, and we are going to go to three-variable equations in the next set of videos. So let's get started. Okay. If we want to solve a system of equations using a graph, this is what you're looking for. What you're looking for is the intersection point of the two lines. Because if you have a set of equations, such as like this, let's say y equals ax plus b, and then y equals cx plus d, this point is going to have an x-coordinate. Let's call it x1. And this coordinate is going to have a coordinate, which is y1. And guess what? This line contains that point, and this line contains that point. In other words, if I put x1 in here, I will get a y1 here. And if I put x1 in here, I will get the same y1 in here. And actually, when I solve a system of equations, what I'm looking for is that x1, y1. So, one way to solve it using graphing, you just draw your graph, and now look where they crisscross. That will be your solution. x1, y1 is the solution to star, which happens to be this system of equations. All right, so this is the concept. Let's go to the next slide. Hold on. All right, here we go. Let's think of a case where I have y equals x. And here's y equals negative x. It's 45 degrees. Let's make sure this is 90-degree cross-section in here. All right, this is y equals x. This is y equals negative x. And I look at my graph. Oh, look, they crisscross at 0, 0. So 0, 0 is the solution of the system of equations in there. All right. Now, you realize something right away. Your answer is as good as your drawing. Okay, so if your drawing is a little bit bad and like your pen is too thick or something and your solution happens to be 2/3, you may not be able to hit the exact location exactly. So graphing is more like an approximate method. You'll see which quadrant you are in, but you may not be hitting the exact number. So let's look at this equation. Y equals 3, y equals negative 3. Y equals 3 looks something like that. So here is my y equals 3 line. And here's my y equals negative 3 line. And I noticed something right away. These two lines do not crisscross. What does that mean? There is no point that's common to both lines. What does that mean? That means no solution. In some books, you're going to see this. This means empty set. It means the same thing. No solution, empty set. Okay. Now let's have one that has a little bit more, more numbers. And let's try to draw line 1 and line 2. Line 1 has the y-intercept of negative 1. And it has a slope of 3. So that means I'll go up from negative 1, 1, 2, 3, and over 1. And this is what L1 looks like. It has a y-intercept of negative 1 and slope of 3. Let's do L2. It has a y-intercept of 1, and it has a slope of negative 2. Here we go. 1, 2 over 1. And I have to draw this line. And this one is L2. Now look at this this dot in there. Guess what? I really cannot tell what that is. It's obviously a fraction of some sort. I'll take a guess. 1/2 and 1/3. And guess what? This may or may not be true. But I am around in that area. So as you see, the graphing method may not be exact, but it works and it will give you an idea about where your solution is.